That's a fish. Oh, he just came off. I don't know how many more fish I can lose today and still have my sanity. Dude, they're rolling everywhere. That's a poon. Since I've started taking the YouTube stuff a little bit more seriously, I've tried to pick loftier goals, things that are a little bit harder to do, not just go out and say, hey guys, I'm going fishing today, and then just, you know, go fish. So last week, when I was thinking about what I was gonna do this week, I decided that I was gonna go chase tarpon. I know it's February, I know it's cold, but I was like, screw it, man, I'm gonna go catch tarpon. Now tarpon, regardless of the time of year, are not the easiest fish to catch, but adding that extra level of colder temperatures just adds another component to make it a bigger pain in the butt. So it started out, I was gonna take one day, I was gonna go catch a tarpon, I was gonna make a video out of it, and hooray, it took me one day, and then that one day turned into 2 days, and then that 2 days turned into 3 days. I know this time of year they don't strike as aggressively, so they're a lot easier to miss. So it went from one day being dedicated to trying to catch these fish to 3 mornings dedicated to trying to chase these silver assholes. We are back out on the water already. I didn't have a lot of time or light to film a really good intro this morning. So as you guys can see, it's very early in the morning. Typically don't fish this early this time of year. I got to thinking, which is always a dangerous thing to do when you have 3.5 brain cells. I got to thinking, the last 2 times I've been out here, I've hooked tarpon, and I haven't landed them, but I've hooked them. So I was thinking, can I consistently catch tarpon in February? And that brings us to 6 a.m., I think it's 6:30, I'm lying to y'all. 6:30 right now. So that brings us to this situation where I'm out on this kayak very early in the morning, and I am hightailing it to my tarpon hole. So tarpon, more than I would say any other fish inshore, really rely on those transition periods as far as dawn and dusk when you're fishing for backwater tarpon. I fished in so many places where the tarpon won't even look at anything until it's one of those dawn or dusk periods. This is my hope. Around these couple corners, the mangrove line opens up to a sea of rolling silver tarpon, and they'll eat everything that I throw at them. Chances are that's not gonna happen, but hell, I'd be happy if I landed one. All right, I need to start pedaling faster, and I can't do that and talk and not like breathe. I need to lose weight. I ate like fettuccine last night, like late, like 10 p.m. fettuccine. Like that's gonna cause a problem in the morning fettuccine. All right, I'll see you on the tarpon hole. We may already have some, but my eyes are pretty terrible, but I think I'm seeing rollers already, which is a really good sign. So I brought the 1000 7.6 medium heavy bull bay sniper, and I'm throwing an LBN K-tail. Think lighter paddle tail presentation, first like 6 inches to a foot of the water column, depending on how slow you fish it. I just like to see a lot more rollers than I've seen. I think I've only seen like 1 or 2. All right, those are rollers right there, right in front of me here. I'm gonna throw probably 5 or 6 more casts with this, and then if they're not, oh God, come on, brother, just eat. Just find that and eat that for me. Put a couple more casts in there. And then if they just might be eating lower, just fine. We just throw a swim bait on. It's not as exciting, but holy, okay, I got slammed. Yeah, okay, let's get back there. I mean, this dude is just rolling right in front of me. He just does not care. Just eat, man. Stop tormenting me and just eat the freaking bait. And right in front of me. That's cool. Well, the tarpon stopped rolling as soon as the sun came up, so I decided to get out of the yak and cast around a little bit. I caught a few snook to end the morning, but I ended up packing it up and calling it a day. Day 1 was a failure. Day 2 featured my wife Kim. She isn't in a ton of my videos, but she does fish with me. We had 2 hours to fish, so we came to the tarpon hole early, and with the overcast skies, there were tarpon rolling everywhere. Mm-hmm. But I don't think I was that high up, so maybe it was just cruising by. That's a roll. That was a roll right out there. Dude, they're rolling everywhere. Oh, f you, tarpon. Right, baby. No, he followed it right here. And I just saw his tail. Oh, sh. You see that? Yeah, right there. You see where all that water is? Where that just stirred up? That was a neat. It's crazy how these fish don't starve with how much they just miss bait. That was a huge freaking roller. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that, on it. Swiped. You can fish with a K-tail bean, and then you want to like kind of reel and then slow and then reel and then slow. When you slow it down, they swipe it. There's like 3 rollers there. He wasn't on you, but you're gonna go right over him. Yeah, I saw him. He flashed on it crazy hard. That looks like a little swirl on the water. You got swiped at. I got swiped at a few times and I didn't feel it. I only felt it that one time. It hasn't jumped yet. I don't know what it is. Maybe a snook? I think I threw it in this thing's mouth, whatever it is. Feels super heavy. I don't know what this is. Oh, he's coming right at me. What? Off the rocks. All right. Yeah, that's a good snook. Get out of there, brother. Come on now. There he is. I threw it in that dude's face. We'll take that, man. Dude's got a battle scar on him too, look. Something bit him. He's biting the crap out of me.
You deserve it.
I do.
There he goes.
All right, well, Kimberly and I came out to try to catch tarpon, and we caught a damn near 30-inch snook. I'll take that. Slot fish. Good morning, you guys. Trying to be as chipper as I can be for how early it is. I've tried and tried and tried to catch a tarpon early, and I have missed an ungodly amount of these fish. So today we're doing things differently than I've done it the last 2 days. I have 2 rods with me, which I don't usually do. I have a swim bait and a K-tail, and we're not gonna bullshit around. We're not gonna do anything else. We are gonna beeline for the tarpon hole, and we are gonna fish it like hell. All right, here we go. So it's still pretty high back here. So the outgoing is not done yet. So we definitely still have some tide moving. That's a fish. Oh, he just came off. Dang it, I thought I had him pinned. Oh, God, I thought I had him pinned. Man. That's another fish. It's off too. Not off to a great start. Missed 2 fish so far. I mean, come on. I don't know how many more fish I can lose today and still have my sanity. All right, guys, I pulled the kayak up. I'm losing faith at least a little bit that this is gonna happen today. The wind is not cooperating. I'm barely seeing any rollers. I did see a couple right behind me, but I don't know. 3 days in a row and I can't catch a freaking tarpon is just killing me. But we'll cast around here for a little bit, see if we can get one of these guys to eat. Hell, I'd settle with like being swiped on or jumping one. We'll see. My GoPro off, but I got swiped by a tarpon there and then 2 more rolled right in front of me. So it might be time that they start waking up. Oh, that was a decent hit right there. Okay. Okay, here we go. That's a poon. Stay on, little dude. Stay on and stay off the rocks. Stay off the rocks, stay off the rocks, stay off the rocks. Just need him off the rocks. Off the rocks, off the rocks, off the rocks. Drops off there. Actually, can I walk him? Okay. Come on. Okay, he gave up. Oh no, he didn't give up. Okay, we got him. I don't think he was, oh dude, just came out just like that. I was starting to lose faith, and then got this little guy to eat the swim bait. Oh God, I almost fell off the drop off. Not a huge poon by any means, but he was definitely a blast to catch. I had that swim bait, I mean, barely in there. Barely in there. It was a hell of a fight. There he goes. Okay, tarpon done. And that took all morning. All morning. The sun just started coming up, they just started rolling. I got a couple casts and then that guy ate, so I'll take it. I'll take it. If you guys were wondering, this is the setup I just got that poon on. So this is the NLBN natural 3-inch with a 1/8 ounce jig head. I went a little bit later because it looked like everything was eaten up, but that's what I just got that poon on. I didn't say it before, so there's that guy. Well, I hope you guys still enjoyed the video. It wasn't up to par with what I normally do video-wise. Unfortunately, I'm down my FX3, or I was. I just got it back, which is what I'm filming on, so it's really awesome. It would have been nice to have it on the days that I went out and caught those bigger fish, but what can you do? I was stoked I got a tarpon. They just don't eat as aggressively in the colder temperatures. You know, they like 80s, 90s, and it was in the 60s, in like the mid 60s as far as water temps go, so they weren't eating as aggressively. Still caught one. So next week's video is going to be like a big announcement video, kind of corny, but it's something that I'm really excited to show you guys. And then we'll be back to fishing, you know, as per usual. But again, thank you guys for everything. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you next week.